Welcome to The Explainer. So, most of us genuinely believe we're giving our cats absolutely everything they need. But what if we've kind of had it all wrong? What if your cat has actually been communicating their love and asking for yours in a language you completely miss? Today, we're going to break down the invisible acts of affection your cat is literally begging to receive. Let's get right into it.
Okay, so we've all been there, right? You reach out for a sweet little moment of connection, and they just slip right past your hands and walk away. It is so easy to take that personally. You might feel a little rejected or frustrated, wondering, why don't they want my affection? But think about this. What if they aren't rejecting you at all? What if, in that exact moment, your cat is actually asking for something you didn't even realize was missing?
Okay, let's dive into this comparison. See, as humans, we are completely wired for spontaneous affection. We absolutely love sudden hugs, surprise gifts, and constant physical touch. But feline love, it operates on a completely different biological operating system. Cats are just not spontaneous animals. For them, love doesn't look like a viral video of endless cuddles. It looks like predictability. It looks like respected autonomy. It's really this invisible foundation that honestly, most owners completely overlook. Section 1. The blueprint of safety.
So the crucial point here is that before a cat can ever show you affection, they absolutely have to feel secure. A 2019 study published in Applied Animal Behavior Science found that cats exposed to unpredictable environments showed significantly higher levels of cortisol. And, that's the primary stress hormone. A boring routine might seem totally dull to us, but to a cat, that predictability is literally their entire emotional foundation. If you're constantly changing things up, your cat's nervous system is basically stuck on high alert.
So consider this. Consistency isn't boring. It is the invisible safety net your cat completely depends on. Think about it. Providing the exact same food at the exact same time, keeping fresh water in the exact same spot, maintaining a clean litter box right where it always is, and walking through the front door at roughly the same hour every night. Well, that's not just a chore. That is a profound act of love. You are quite literally telling their nervous system, hey, you are safe here. Now, the second part of this safety blueprint is all about space. There's this incredible finding from the Journal of Veterinary Behavior showing that cats given access to vertical space had significantly lower stress levels than cats stuck in environments spread out horizontally. In the wild, an elevated position meant seeing threats way before they arrived. It meant survival. And that exact same hardwiring, it's running inside your indoor cat right now. Think of it like this. A cat strictly kept at floor level often feels super vulnerable. They harbor this low-level anxiety that you might never even notice on the surface. But a cat up above your head, they are in control. So the next time your cat squeezes onto the highest shelf in your closet or just looks down at you from the top of a fridge with those slow, calm eyes, realize that's not them giving you attitude. That is the feeling of absolute peace. Section 2. The rules of engagement. Let's go right back to that frustrating moment when your cat just walks away from you. Remember, dogs were bred to follow us. Cats chose to stay. When your cat walks away, they really aren't rejecting you. They're basically asking, do you respect me enough to let me go? And unfortunately, a lot of owners fail this little test. They pick the cat up when the cat clearly doesn't want to be held. They chase them into the next room just for one more cuddle. But what the cat learns from that is that being near you actually means losing their control. It's just amazing to reframe this. Letting your cat walk away every single time without a single reaction or attempt to pull them back isn't creating distance between you guys. It is actually the deepest form of trust you can possibly offer. It proves to them that their autonomy is absolute. You know those owners whose cats eventually follow them everywhere and sleep right next to them every night? They are the ones who completely mastered the art of letting their cat leave. Now, let's talk about the way you actually speak to your cat. Come on, do you have a special cat voice? We all kind of do, right? Well, a 2022 study from the University of Paris, Nanterre, revealed something incredibly fascinating. Cats absolutely can distinguish their owner's voice from a total stranger's. But here is the kicker. They only responded when their owner used a soft, higher-pitched tone. That silly voice you use when no one else is around. It actually serves a vital biological function. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what happens. When owners used their normal, flat adult tone, the cats basically just ignored them. Literally no behavioral shift at all. But when that voice became gentle and warm, the cat's ears moved, their eyes softened, and their entire bodies relaxed.
Your gentle voice is actively regulating your cat's nervous system, wrapping them in this invisible layer of safety that, honestly, no toy or treat could ever replace.
Section 3. Fulfilling the inner predator. Listen, just casually tossing a toy across the room while you scroll on your phone, it's just not cutting it. According to the Journal of Feline Medicine and Surgery, insufficient play stimulation doesn't just make a cat bored. It actually leads to significantly higher rates of behavioral problems, anxiety, aggression, and even genuine depression. You really have to realize there is a massive difference between casually entertaining your cat and actually fulfilling them. Because every single indoor cat carries the exact same instincts as their wild ancestors, they require a full biological sequence: stalk, chase, and catch. You have to move that toy like it is literally alive. Slow it down behind a corner, let it pause, let your cat crouch down and lock eyes on it. Then give it a quick little burst of movement so they can pounce and catch it. That sequence isn't just a fun game to pass the time. No, it is the absolute crucial ritual that tells their brain, hey, I am still who I am supposed to be. And what is so incredibly beautiful about this is that when you are the one successfully orchestrating that hunt on the other end of the toy, your cat becomes to view you as the one person who truly understands them at their deepest, most primal level. Let's move to Section 4 and see how this builds the culmination of trust. So, to quickly recap the blueprint here, every single time you feed them at the same time, give them vertical space, let them walk away without chasing them, use that soft regulating voice, and fulfill those hunting instincts, you are stacking small, daily acts of love. You're basically building an environment of absolute, unshakable safety. Which naturally leads us to this incredibly relatable scenario. Have you ever been totally pinned on the couch? Your leg is going completely numb, your phone is just out of reach, but you absolutely refuse to move because your cat is fast asleep on your lap? We laugh about it, right? We call it being cat-trapped. But the reality of what's happening in that exact moment is actually profound. Biologically speaking, sleep is the moment of ultimate vulnerability. Zero defenses, no awareness, absolutely no ability to escape. In the wild, a feline would never ever fall asleep next to another animal unless they believed with every single instinct in their body that nothing bad would happen to them there. When they choose your lap, they are literally telling you that you are the safest place they know. That right there, that is the ultimate return on your investment. That nap isn't just sleep. It is everything you built coming full circle. It's the direct result of you taking the time to truly learn and speak their invisible language. Which leaves us with this final, provocative thought to ponder. What is your cat trying to tell you right now? Are they asking for some vertical space? Are they testing your respect for their autonomy by just walking away? I strongly encourage you to take what we've covered in this explainer and look at your cat through this brand new lens today. You might just find that the bond you've always wanted was simply waiting for you to learn the right language. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy building that incredible trust with your feline friend.